Hello there. I will be taking you through the Riddler website and showing you what we have in store for you. Let's begin by clicking on Play Now. It redirects me to the login page where I'm supposed to log in using my CSI account credentials. Perfect, I remember my password. Let's begin by going through the guide. As you can see, the guide contains all the rules regarding the type of questions that you'll be faced with while playing the game and the game in general. You can also join our Discord server where you can ask any doubts regarding the game and the website, and all of them will be clarified to you by the organizers. We highly recommend you guys to go through the guide and to join the server before starting the game because it will help you out. Now let us begin. Since I'm here for the first time, let us go through the tutorial. Perfect. So according to the tutorial, this is my current position right now, and since I haven't started solving any of the questions, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Let us fix that and begin by choosing any one of the tracks. As you can see, the landing question of each track is unlocked and I can get to choose which one to go from. So let's see the mythical past. Well, this looks a bit difficult. Let me see where I am on the map right now. Still over there. And I can switch between each landing page question. Okay, I think I know the answer to this. Let me try this. Perfect. So every time I get a question right, my points have been added and the color of the question changes accordingly to show that I have solved it. And every time I get a question right, the adjacent questions are also unlocked. As you can see, the question that is adjacent to this landing question was this one, and it is unlocked for us. So let us solve that. I'm going to freeze this question, which means that I will have to solve this question. Well, it looks like I got the correct answer. Perfect. So now, as you can see, I have two adjacent questions to this node unlocked, and I can get to choose between these. Let's go to the guide and read more about the freezing and unfreezing of a question. Okay. According to the guide, after I solve a question, the nodes connected to it gets unlocked and becomes available for selection. Once I select the next question to attempt, I am freezing into that question and cannot access the other unlocked questions until I solve the question. It says that I don't get to see the question before making a choice, and there is no going back until I give the right answer. So it is really a leap of faith. After the frozen question is solved, you can select the next question you want to attempt from any of the unlocked questions on the map. Let us read about unfreezing a question. So it says that each player will only be allotted 2 unfreezes per day, and we use an unfreeze if we are stuck on a question because it can help us to solve another unlocked question. So it basically states that once I've frozen a question, for example this, if I do not know the answer to this and if I want to go back to the other question, I can go back to it using an unfreeze option. For example, I have not used one of my unfreeze choice. So while I try solving this question, it asks me to unfreeze. So I'm going to use one of my unfreeze chance. I'm going to unfreeze. Alright. Perfect, so that worked. Let's solve another question. Well, this question looks a bit difficult, so I'm going to take a hint to help me out. As you can see, every time I take a hint, a set number of points are deducted. So we highly recommend for you to try solving the question as much as possible without taking hints, because your position in the leaderboard is going to be affected. Hint. Alright, I think I know the answer. Let me try it out. Perfect, that works. Alright, now let us solve this question. This question looks interesting and I think I remember seeing it in the guide. So let's go back to the guide and see what it's all about. Okay, so the guide tells us that this is a portal question and these have 2 possible answers to the same question. When you choose to solve a portal question, there are 2 possible outcomes. Outcome 1 is that it will act just like another question. If you give one possible answer, the adjacent nodes become unlocked. and you can proceed to move forward just like any other node. Or outcome 2 is that you can access the portal by giving the second answer for the portal questions. You can use the portal to go to any of the other 2 portals in the map, which is in the other tracks. And however, to successfully land at a portal, you need one possible answer of the destination portal to proceed. Cool. And for each answer of this portal questions, you gain 50 points. Perfect. Let's see this in action. So I'm going to freeze this question and let us try out one possible answer. Well, it tells me to try harder, which means my answer was wrong, so let us give it another shot. Perfect, that works. So let's see what the outcome was. As you can see, the adjacent nodes have become unlocked, so it acted like another question. Let's try solving it again and see the other possible outcome. Way to go. Alright, I got the question right. So now you can see that other portal questions from the other 2 tracks, the mythical past and the dystopian future, has been unlocked to us. So let us try solving a portal question from the mythical past. Perfect. Well, now you must have gotten a gist of how to go about the game. Let us check the leaderboard and see where we stand. Cool, I'm happy. Well, as you can see, the leaderboard contains the ranks, the player, and the score associated with the account. Well, this brings us to the end of the guide. I hope you all have gotten an idea of how to go about the game. I'm going to leave now. Bye bye and happy riddling.